Dallas Crawford.
Yeah.
I know you guys switched him and all that, but it seems like we're still waiting for him to make a big play. Is it the same feeling for you guys, or
No,
is he
not
doing
at all.
stuff that we're not seeing?
Shit, I think he's doing pretty darn good. I mean,
Okay.
Dallas, has been playing a lot of football for us. He's been physical. He made a lot of big plays, certainly in the first 2 games.
Okay.
And again, he's in a rotation right now. Dion, a little bit ahead of him, and he's rotating with Jamal and Fentress at the other spot. But no, I mean, he practices hard. He brings it on game day. Doing a good job on specials. No, he's exactly what we want.
Al, it's sort of been glossed over, but I mean, Georgia Tech having a bye before playing you guys, well, you guys have a tough game. How big a deal is that? How big a disadvantage/advantage for them is that?
Again, I mean, you guys can write about it. I'm not, I don't have any comment on it. It's just for us, it's about getting ready and controlling the things that we can control. So as it relates to the schedule, I'm not worried about it.
And practice today, just talk about the enthusiasm, tempo.
Yeah, good energy. They understand that the other team's fresh and playing home and all that. So we're gonna have to play a really good game. No question about it. We're gonna have to execute in all 3 phases. And as I indicated to you guys on a couple of occasions, we haven't done that yet.
Al, obviously Nick Linder has plenty of time to grow, physically. But where's he at right now?
You talking about physically, or?
Yeah, just his height, weight,
He's 300 pounds, 298 pounds. He's strong. I don't know what he's gained weight since he's gotten here, so I don't know what he's actually listed at. But he's big enough, and he's strong. His 225 test is really good. His low back and hip flexibility and all that is really good. His knee bend, so and he's smart. He's on the right guys. But Wells rotated in there, and Gall was back today, which was awesome. Obviously, Alex was kind of the front runner before the injury, so I'm interested to see as I go in and watch it, how he did today and how his conditioning is and all that, and we'll see how it shakes out in the next 48 hours.
Sounds like you don't have a starter at left guard yet.
No, I'm gonna let it play out. I think you guys know me well enough. I want to see it on the field. Whoever practices the best, starts the game. Whoever plays the best finishes the game, and so we're gonna look at that pretty intently here in the next 2 hours.
Al, it seems like as far as the offensive line goes, those guys have pretty much stayed intact, where they get the majority of the snaps. There's not a whole lot of rotation, or there hasn't been very much with the starters.
No, I think that's fair. I mean, we started to get them. I think I said to you before the last game, I felt like we were getting ready for the rotation.
Mm-hmm.
Because I felt that way with Moten and Chad on defense too, and Weich, and then I felt that way about Casey. And obviously Gall would have been in the rotation the whole time, and then and then Nick you got Preston. So again, we're ready. I mean, they took a lot of reps, in FAMU and Arkansas State. They took a lot of reps there, and I've rotated them all with the ones, for the last 2 months. So it is what it is. I mean, we need some guys to rally and step up. It's part of football.
Do you anticipate a rotation at left guard, though, in particular? Because obviously the other guys are part of the starting unit, but do you think that would be more of a...
No, I think we'll rotate guys in there. And again, I got to see the film here and see how Gall and Wells did. I spent most of the time on the other side of the field today.
You said yesterday you guys kind of protected Duke. Was he...
He was great today.
He was great,
yeah,
100%.
100%. He was ready to go.
Al, who on your offense would you say, just based on their skill set, is the best at producing yards after catch?
I don't know. That's a good question. Obviously Duke would be in there. I think Herb has done a good job with his yards after catch, to be honest with you. And Stacy should be, and we need Stacy to do that for us. And that's one of the challenges to him this week, is get back to doing that, having the confidence to do that. All of those guys. I think Clive has been pretty good at it too, because he's so big. So those are the guys. Joe Yerby's obviously been good so far.
I know you said last year that Tombu had a kind of a big role against Georgia Tech.
Yep.
Anticipate the same thing this year,
Yeah,
obviously?
he does, yep. He plays linebacker for us in those situations, and he does a really good job.
Al, I think you said on Hotline that you were going to play at 77. Is that accurate?
Play
scholarship.
Yeah,
that's accurate.
Right around there. Yeah, we're still working through it.
Yeah.
But it's right around there.
Okay.
Yeah. Coach Phillip was one of the leading receivers against Georgia Tech last year. Do you expect him to have a similar big game?
Well, I hope he'll have a big game. We didn't get him the ball enough last week, but he did an incredible. He impacted the game. He impacted the game by taking the the top off, and he impacted the game by really being unselfish and blocking. So, but yes, we'd like to get him the ball more this week. And Philip is just one of a number of guys that we have to get the ball. I mean, Brad's doing a good job distributing it, which we have to continue to do that, and hopefully Philip will be a big part of that.
You worried about the Yandel factor? Any secrets he might be giving out or anything?
You guys kill me. Chris